Imagine this. You're hungry, but instead of preparing a meal, all you have to do is enter your menu choices into a computer, and your dinner appears right before you. It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's closer to reality than you might think. Welcome to the world of 3D printed food. It may sound futuristic. With technological advances, it's quickly becoming a part of our culinary landscape. But what does 3D printing have to do with an eyewash cup, astronauts, and lasers? Let's dive into the fascinating journey that could transform how we eat. 3D printing, also known as additive manufacturing, has gone mainstream in the past few years. It's used to make everything from toys to automotive parts to prosthetics. But did you know that this technology started off creating something far less glamorous? Back in 1983, the very first 3D printed object was produced, an eyewash cup. Fast forward to today, and 3D printing has evolved into something truly extraordinary. So, how did this technology move from eyewash cups to your dinner plate? In 2006, NASA started exploring 3D printed food for astronauts. The goal was to create pizzas that astronauts could enjoy in space. While NASA wasn't alone in this vision, its research helped pave the way for food printing breakthroughs. By 2007, Columbia University's Creative Machines Lab developed the Fab at Home system, which used common ingredients like cake frosting, chocolate, and peanut butter to create edible prints. As 3D printing gained traction, the first 3D printed bakery opened in 2011. Sugar Labs produced highly intricate, edible candies that they marketed as ornaments. By 2014, food-specific 3D printers were designed for commercial use in restaurants, allowing chefs to create visually stunning, complex dishes. The only catch? The food still had to be cooked the traditional way. That is, until recently. Researchers at the Creative Machines Lab are now working on a game-changing innovation, combining 3D printing with cooking. By adding lasers to the process, food can be printed and cooked simultaneously. One standout experiment involved laser-cooked 3D printed chicken. The results were impressive. The chicken was not only juicier than conventionally cooked chicken, but also retained more of its size. Most importantly, it tasted just like regular chicken. This advancement opens up exciting possibilities for other types of food as well. One company leading the way is Redefine Meat, based in Israel. They're using 3D printing to create plant-based meat alternatives. Their alt steaks are lower in fat, higher in fiber, and pack the same amount of protein as traditional steaks, but without the cholesterol. Now, that's a meal with a future. In addition to health benefits, 3D printing could also help address food waste. A Netherlands-based company, Uprising Foods, is working on turning discarded food into edible printing material, offering a sustainable solution to food consumption. If you're curious about trying 3D printed food for yourself, a visit to Food Inc. in the UK might be in order. This unique restaurant prides itself on serving gourmet meals where every aspect, from the food to the utensils to the furniture, is created through 3D printing. Meanwhile, in Japan, a company has developed a way to produce food in standardized cube forms using 3D printing, similar to the futuristic meals seen on Star Trek. While it's unclear whether 3D printed food will become the mainstay of our diets, it's undeniable that this technology is revolutionizing the food industry. As 3D printing becomes more accessible to consumers, it may soon be commonplace in homes, restaurants, and even space stations.